And he was a wonderful gentleman, a gentleman in the true sense of the word. And he put in a lot of work developing the Clancy Prize and bringing it to the stage, the level of professionalism, which I think you would agree that you see here tonight. So it's my pleasure to introduce Brian's son, Darren. We'll say a couple of words, and we have the winner here for Darren to present. So ladies and gentlemen, Darren Jordan.
Good evening, everyone. It's once again a very great honour for me to be here tonight to present this award in my father's name. For those of you who haven't heard much about my father, he was an artist, an art teacher, and one of those who worked for many years behind the scenes on this prize for religious art. He created the posters that advertised the Clancy Prize and conveyed its annual theme up until the year 2007, a challenge that he greatly relished tackling every year. His final poster for this art prize featured the image of a cross, shining through from the centre of a patchwork of colours made up of different nautical flags, a visual language that he used to spell out the word love. But the theme that year was, just as I have loved you, you should also love one another. It is a beautiful and powerful image, and one that he was justly proud of. In preparing for tonight's presentation, however, I found myself revisiting his works and came across another poster image that he had prepared for the 2007 theme, an alternate image that in the end he decided not to use. The alternate poster was not the kind of image most would normally associate with religious art. It was based on a photograph from my mother's childhood and featured her dog Nippy along with my uncle's pet chicken, Mother Hen. The two animals were in the backyard of the family home, standing opposite each other as each ate from the same bowl of food. Now, what on earth, some might ask, does this have to do with either religion or art? Which is exactly the kind of question my father would have wanted you to ask. To him, that image represented a number of things. Firstly, it was symbolic of the sharing of a meal. You will all be familiar with the custom of breaking bread, an image that features regularly throughout the New Testament. The blessing of and sharing of a meal is on one level reminiscent of communion. On another, it represents the love and community shared between family and friends. The breaking of bread was an opportunity to give thanks and praise before sharing food with love and compassion. The notion that a chicken and a dog, who might normally be considered animals more naturally antagonistic toward each other, might instead demonstrate peace and acceptance through a shared meal, was something my father found somehow strangely touching. On another level, the image also exemplified a theme that ran through much of his work, that the small everyday moments in life are just as real, precious and important as the big ones. In this modern world we all inhabit, it is easy to be distracted by all the trappings of contemporary life, competing for our attention every day. From the buzzing of the internet to the ringing of mobile phones, the rush to work and the inviting light of the flickering television screen at the end of the day, we live our lives racing through a strange wall of mirrors. Not only that, but there are truly big events that occur around us demanding our attention as well. We've all recently gone through the experience of seeing the resignation of the Pope and the process of choosing his successor. In the midst of the larger world where there's many needs and distractions, it is easy to overlook the small moments in life. But my father would argue that when we examine our lives, it is usually the small moments that we treasure most of all. A child's smile beneath the blue sky, ice cream in the rain, laughing at a joke, holding hands with the one you love, patting a playful puppy, or breaking bread with family and friends. These are small moments easily lost, overlooked, or forgotten. But they are also treasures, the true gems that light our paths. My father once wrote, "If we nurture the illumination of a single candle, we will watch it engulf the darkness of the world." All of which he glimpsed in the simple, the ridiculous, and the beautiful image of a dog and a chicken sharing a meal. His vision of what religion was and means was often deeply personal and unique, just as are the many individual visions we see here on display tonight. Once again, so many young artists have charted their own individual journeys through both the big and the small moments of their own spiritual lives. And the realization that through these incredible works they can represent that is certainly amazing for us all to see. It is therefore with very great pleasure that I announce the winner of the Brian Jordan Award for 2013. And this year, the Brian Jordan Prize goes to Natalie Murray of Bethany College Hurstville.